You buy Mia Vita, you're going to get the same arch support feeling whether it be sandals or whether it be shoes. That's one of the things we really pride ourselves on, is that consistency. We're launching some of our new season product.
This is our black colour and it's got the nice silver rhinestones on it, so it really pops. This is a style that you can wear day to night, put it on with a nice dress in the evening, and it will really show off your feet.
One of the things that we should say is that
The arch support's been a bit of a journey for the brand, hasn't it?
it has. That's been one of the biggest demands, is more arch support. But the challenge with arch support is you've got to build the shoes that don't make them too bulky to accommodate the arch support.
What helps you make the decision whether to go for a buckle or Velcro on the strap?
As a rule,
Welcome to the Comfort Walk and Talk, where every step towards comfort is a step towards a healthier you.
We're your hosts,
Jeff,
Allanah.
And Ben.
together, let's transform our lives from the ground up. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our next podcast. This is a really special episode. We're launching some of our new season product, and we wanted to have a special deep dive into it. So we're going to start today in this episode with the Mia Vita brand. Remember, Mia Vita for us is a brand that's including all of our great comfort features, but what we're doing is we're building a brand that's got a lot of influence from fashion and also a little bit more youthful, but all ages. So we're really proud of this summer because we know, and we've had great support from retailers, that the product is going to be really exciting with the materials and the designs that we've got. So without further ado, we're going to start by just going through some of our basic ideas, and then we'll talk about the designs behind those ideas.
By the way, guys, we have a model today. Natasha will be modelling all the shoes
Hi,
for us.
everyone.
We're going to start with going through some of the ideas. So this is our 35 millimeter comfort sandal category. And we love this because it's so slick. It's almost like the upper, it's understated the actual unit, and it really emphasizes the upper. And you're going to see that in some of the designs that we've got. And this is a really high grade, high grip rubber sole. We've spent a lot of time making sure that the slip resistance is strong in this. Never can guarantee slip resistance, but we really want to make sure it's as safe as possible underfoot. And the other thing we've built into the unit is our signature arch support platform with deep heel cup and with that arch support that's just perfectly comfortable and is one of those products you put on, you feel wow, you don't have to think I'm going to have to wear it in and get used to it. So let's get into the designs, Allanah.
Yeah, it's very much an everyday product, and we love this unit that Natasha will show us. So the first one that Natasha's wearing is the Amorosa. So there are 3 shoes on this unit that all have the rhinestone features, which we really love. Natasha's wearing is the gold. You can see that fits really well on her foot, has nice buckle detail at the back. And this particular design is called an apron front design, which is really trendy, really popular at the moment. So it's lovely for any lady that would like to wear it.
I mean, I love this design because it's seen in a lot of brands, and we've built a really nice width apron, but we built that arch support into it. Really, really cool.
And what do you think, Natasha?
I think it's really comfortable and I love it. I love the design.
I'll get Natasha to try on the Allura next. So this is our everyday flip-flop. So it's a very well-known design, but it has that lovely rhinestone again and the arch support that's built into every pair. This is our black colour and it's got the nice silver rhinestones on it, so it really pops. This is a style that you can wear day to night, put it on with a nice dress in the evening, and it will really show off your feet.
One of the things that we should say is that we've built into this product a really unique and innovative toe post. The toe post is the bit that holds the upper to the midsole. This has got foam in it, so it's extremely comfortable. It doesn't have that sharp. It's an amazing thing. All of our toe posts, even the one before, it's got that foam built into it. Extreme comfortable.
Because you can get a lot of rubbing there in other shoes, can't you? So that will help you be able to wear it. The next one is my personal favourite in the collection, is the double strap slide. This one's called Evoca in the bronze colour Natasha will be wearing. So this one again has the rhinestones to make it pop. And you can see here it's really proportionate on Natasha's foot. Really got that lovely tonal design with the sole and the upper, and can be worn with so many different outfits, and it has that bling.
And just that little bit of height, 35 millimetres, is just enough for that sort of casual environment.
Yeah. And then the next one we have doesn't have the rhinestone, so it's a little bit different, has some metal design down the middle and a little bit more coverage. It's all of the straps at the front are Velcro to make sure that it fits really well. It has beautiful leather.
So one of the things when we talk about Velcro is we use a new technology called direct injection Velcro. It's very thin. It's so that you don't even notice. It hasn't got that chunky sort of look to it, but it doesn't grab hold of the stockings and everything like that. So it's a really nice part of that. So you can see the Velcro and the adjustability in that. You wouldn't know that there's those thick Velcro straps on there.
What helps you make the decision whether to go for a buckle or Velcro on the straps?
Look, as a rule, I prefer Velcro all the way, right? But sometimes you put buckles in there because it's that little bit of detail, the bit of niceness. But often you'll show in a couple of styles, Allanah, that we build a buckle and we do Velcro underneath it. So it still looks like it's got the buckle, but it's Velcro as well. Velcro is so easy. Easy on, easy use is what we're all about. That is the ideas on that particular 35mm casual comfort category. The next category we want to talk about in the range is our 45mm casual comfort. It's essentially the same idea, but it's a little bit higher. So we've got a rubber sole, really slip-resistant rubber sole, really, really good quality. We've got that EVA midsole, 45mm with that deep heel cup and the signature arch support. And then we've got a series of designs that we've built on that. A lot of our fashion elements this year in the season is around things like the rhinestones that you've seen and mixed metallics. There's a big trend this summer on mixed metallics and mixed colours. So this sandal here, Allanah.
Yeah, so the first one Natasha's trying on is the Florini. So it's got mixed leather colours on there. And as to Jeff's point before, the buckle there is not a true buckle. It's actually a Velcro strap. So you've got 3 Velcro straps on this design to make sure that you get the most perfect fit. As you can see here, it fits Natasha's foot really well. And it's got that nice pop of gold on the strap. And it's got that lovely height. I know that this height has worked really well for us and other brands in the past. So it's something that you can wear and have that little bit of height, but still get around.
Really nice. And the buckles are all branded Mia Vita. And you'll notice also in our branding that we use a lot of the MV brand, which just is Mia Vita for short. It pops on the shoes.
Where do you find your leathers?
We manufacture all of our product in China, but we define the leathers. So we define, where we get the leathers from, the tanneries and all that. And, we're moving into softer leathers. So we use soft sheepskin, and also we're moving into other softer materials because soft, but, durable is what it's all about for the customer. Again, feeling comfortable on.
The next style that Natasha's wearing is called the Flynn. So you can see here, again, it's one of my favourite designs, the slide, on that higher heel height. It's got lovely coverage around the foot and some nice buckle details, again, on that Velcro strap. So you can make it fit as you need. It's got some nice contrast stitching down the side to elevate the look. And it's got a nice tonal footbed. So what do you think of this one, Natasha?
This one is one of my favourites.
It's always good to have the full side. I mean, the side just sort of hugs the foot and it never does a lot of gaping and so forth. It's just really, really comfortable. I do love the contrast stitch though, because when we designed it, we didn't have the contrast stitch on, but you add that on, it just pops, it just splits it up a bit.
Yeah. I mean, one of the ugly issues in foot care is the bunion, but a lot of people have a bunion. This one will cover it for you, and it has that nice soft leather upper to accommodate. The next 2 designs are both apron front flip-flops on the height. We'll start with the plain one. This one's called Faith. So this one is a really popular design, hence why we did it twice. It's got a buckle detail on the strap, so you can adjust it to fit, so you can make it a little bit looser.
And it's a bit of elastic underneath that as well for stretch.
Got a bit of elastic, and it's just that nice go-to plain design, as you can see on Natasha's foot there.
And it's got that toe post that we talked about with the foam in it as well for that comfort factor.
In contrast to the next design, which rounds up our rhinestone collection that we had, if you remember, on the 35mm. So this one has a Velcro adjustment as well as that foam toe post. So you can really make your foot sit snugly in there. And it's the rhinestones on the suede. So it's got a bit of bling on it.
This one's really comfortable.
I feel all of them have padding underneath the leather as well. Is that right?
Yeah, we put a little bit of foam under the between the leather and the lining. Again, we're just trying to provide those hidden comfort features. So the next idea is actually, we really love it. We introduced a sneaker and we'll talk about the sneaker after the sandal, but we introduced a sneaker last year that was on this outsole. So what we wanted to do was create a sandal platform that was built on that same look. So we created, this is our Luxe casual sandal platform. It's got a really strong rubber inset, EVA, beautiful sidewall. Looks a bit active, but still got that luxe look about it. The midsole, which is really the footbed, if you like, that you stand on, is covered in leather. And you see it's got that beautiful branding MV on it. And then we've built a series of uppers on it. This is one of our most popular design constructions, and you'll see the designs in there. And then we've mixed the designs with the leathers and the poppers we'll see. So this is this is 45 millimeters high again. So it's got that little bit of extra height, but it's a little bit more different looking in terms of the active side of things.
Looks amazing. So the first one that Natasha's wearing is the Banks.
I love this.
Yeah, I mean, look at that material.
The mixed metallics are amazing in that.
Yeah, and the different materialization of the braiding or the plaiting or whatever that brand.
This was a big trend in Mecam last year. This whole mixed material stuff, and we are seeing it a lot this summer. Yeah.
And the footbed just seems to fit your foot really well, Natasha. What do you think?
All of this range I love. This definitely hits me to a T.
One of the major things with footwear manufacturing is the lasting. So how long does it take you to get the lasting right on a shoe like this?
It takes a while, but what we try and do is build a last that we can put across many different ideas, and then we just tweak it. So we generally have a fixed last, a standard last, and then when we do the fit testing, we'll add a bit, we'll take a bit off. So we do try and individualize the last to the idea as well.
Yeah, it just seems to be lasted really well.
And, it generally comes from going through several fit tests. I think I've mentioned in previous episodes about our scanning technology and what we're doing there. And again, you need to be more and more precise with your lasting.
Well, I mean, for example, this shoe here, this one's called the Blair that Natasha's wearing now. It doesn't have any adjustability at the front. It's called a true fit. And that would be because of the lasting that you can...
Lasting and also the tubular and soft. This is a sheepskin leather and it's soft tubular. So it's got a little bit of stretch in there. You would feel comfortable in that, Natasha, wouldn't you, in terms of that?
Absolutely.
That even though it's no adjustment at all.
It looks really slender on the foot.
It's a lovely shoe.
It is. And that colour, it just pops.
And again, the crisscross front with the back strap is really popular. It's a big style.
And it's got some padding on the back as well around the heel.
By the way, all of this range is we have on our website, miavita.com.au. So, it'll be going online from about September.
Next one that Natasha's wearing is probably one that our partners have picked up the most. It's called the Bettina. It's got a double strap adjustment at the front as well as adjustment around the heel. So it is something that will fit 95% of foot. And you can see it's got the double buckles there, the lovely detailing, and such a lovely leather colour.
A lot of brands are doing this type of design. I mean, what we really love about it is the fact that we've got that sort of nice mix between the active look and the more sort of luxe look. It's got a little bit of that sole unit really brings out this design beautifully.
The next two shoes that we have are slides, so my personal favourite. The first one we have is called the Bonnie. I'll get Natasha to put it on. It has a lovely luxe straps like we saw in the Blair. You can see that you can slide them on. It's got a little bit of stretch in them, but that lovely padding around there to give you
a bit more foam. It's got a bit more foam too, which is good. It gives a puffy look, but not too much.
Well, it's definitely a trendy look that we've seen in a lot of designs that have come across our desk. And you can see here it really complements Natasha's foot and provides that bit of comfort that she would be wanting.
And you notice in the range, we've built a lot of champagne and silver and bronze. These are really trending colours at the moment. There's a lot of demand for those sort of metallic colours. It's a beautiful champagne colour, that.
And we have a lot of nice white as well. So this one here, the Bowie, has adjustable straps. So you can see Natasha can open it right up before she puts it on. It's got the lovely buckle detailing and it's got some rouging across the straps as well.
Which is quite unique.
Yeah, I was going to say it seems unique, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that was one of the design features that our designer was really proud of because it's really hard to create a little bit of something different in the market. This is different. And we've seen a lot of retailers say the same thing. So we think it's going to be really special.
And seeing even future designs, I know that you've carried that on as well, which means
we're considering it on some footwear options as well, which will be interesting. You know, everything's got that buckle that's, you know, we brand the buckle, we brand the footbed, you know, but it's got that luxe look about it, which is what we were trying to achieve. The last sort of chapter is our footwear. We have two different models in our footwear. We have a sneaker, which again I mentioned is built into the sandal, but this is our sneaker platform, again with a nice rubber outsole and an EVA midsole. One of the things we build into all of our footwear though is our unique little arch support insole. Now this is the same arch support that's built into all of our sandals. And I'll tell you, we've really spent a lot of time getting it right. We don't want to be a brand that we say to customers, let's wear it for a few days, you'll get used to it. We want customers to put their foot into it straight away and go, wow, I love it. So this has got a beautiful cushioning. It's got a little heel pillow built into it, which is something, we call it the heel cushion, and it's got a really beautiful arch support. So we build that into all of our footwear. Now we're going to talk about a couple of models that we've done on this outsole, but this outsole is like the sandals. So if you buy the sandals, the sneakers sort of fits your wardrobe. And I'll pass it over to Allanah to explain this design.
Yeah, so you can see here Natasha's putting on the back sleeve, which is one of our sneaker designs. It's got a zip opening to make it really easy.
Which is really popular, that zip now.
Yeah.
Big time.
And we talked about metallics before, but it's got that lovely metallic around the lace and around the outside. It looks great on the foot, especially with the perforations around the shoe as well. So it breathes and it provides that bit of glam. So it's got that nice insert in there. Do you feel the orthotic in there, Natasha?
Yeah, for sure. Definitely. It took a while to get on, but once it's on, full of comfort.
So we've had this unit for a couple of years now. So this will be the latest version. What's changed over the last couple of years?
So we've obviously fit has become important. So we've spent a lot of time getting the last right. We've increased the last a little bit, and we've also changed the insole dramatically. So we actually, when we first launched it, we had a very minor arch support. Customer feedback was they didn't feel the arch support. So we've changed it a lot. We've invested a lot in the arch support. You know, mainly just getting that sort of comfort mix right. And then what we're trying to do with sneakers are a very popular category. Every brand does them. We're trying to build something a little bit special into our sneakers, whether it be mixed metallics, whether it be the cutouts, the punching, the lace design, and so forth. So, the next one is an interesting design that we've had for a while.
Yeah, this is one of our heritage designs. It's called the Bridget that Natasha will put on now. So it's got a nice low-cut front, which makes it really easy to put on. And those laces, to Jeff's point, is a design feature with the nice thick ribbon laces with the stripes on it. But this is the first season we would have done some punching in there as well.
Yeah, first season. And it's low cut means it fits a lot of different feet too. So some people like the low cut. I think Natasha suits a low cut more than the higher cut.
Yeah.
Shoe.
Well, for me, I mean, I think I've said before, but I love a sandal. This is sort of the mixture between a shoe and a sandal for me.
Yeah, good for summer.
I can slip right in and not have the hassle of doing up laces or anything like that. Yeah, so this was the first season that we've had punching, which is great. And for me, I love a sandal. This is, for me, is a perfect mixture between a sandal and a shoe. So I can slip in and walk off and not have to worry about laces or anything like that. It's got that great sole as well. So you would have seen that on the sandals we talked about before. So it's got the same sole. It's got that beautiful rubber and is one of our most popular closed shoe designs. I'll get Natasha to try on. This is one of our newer units on the footwear category. Jeff, do you want to take us through a bit of history of that unit?
Yeah, so this is where we get into, we've got the sneakers. Now we want to get into something we call it casual comfort. This is about something you can wear all day. I mean, you can wear, wear into your work environment. You can wear out in the evening and so forth. And it's got basically a really beautiful, nice EVA sole with a rand, to give it a little bit of detail, then contrast. And then again, comes with our signature arch support built into it. So we've made sure that can fit in there and give that beautiful arch support and comfort. And it just gives that little bit more modern, look, whereas it's an environment you can wear this to where you maybe can't wear a sneaker to.
I mean, for me, this sort of design, I've always hesitated because it looks like it won't fit my foot. It looks a bit narrow. And this one, it looks slender as well. But somehow you've made it able to fit a wider foot.
Well, when we started, it didn't fit. That was the thing, because everyone makes us a little bit too narrow. So we spent a lot of time building the width, the girth of the shoe a little bit more wider, but you wouldn't notice it. Beautiful toe shape, but it's definitely got a little bit more room in it.
No, I mean, it definitely, if you see it in store, if you see it at a Comfort Co store or one of our partners, try it on because it will fit your foot surprisingly.
Now, Natasha, you're a wide foot, aren't you?
Yeah, for sure.
So you measure wide on the Brannock,
Yeah.
right? And I think you're an 8.5 wide. I think that's.
Yep.
So how does it feel?
Oh, it feels amazing. I was just about to say, I thought my foot wouldn't actually get into this shoe, but there's so much room I have left at the front as well. It's amazing.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I mean, you just don't think that your foot will fit it.
And you can see what we're doing. We've tied in the silvers and the punching. So there's a continuity between that and the other shoes that we're doing punching in. And then also the sandal range where they've got silvers and with champagnes. So the brand is complete. And the footwear, the idea of the footwear is you buy your sandal and you buy your shoes and they all match. And they all feel like they're part of the same brand.
The next shoe is the Brooklyn that I'll get Natasha to try on. So this one's similar to it's the same unit as the Baxley, but it has no zipper. It's got a true lace entrance, and it's a more slick, natural design.
Everything with the same insole. You know, you buy Mia Vita, you're going to get the same arch support feeling, whether it be sandals or whether it be shoes. That's one of the things we really pride ourselves on is that consistency.
The arch support's been a bit of a journey for the brand, hasn't it?
It has. When we started, as I say, we started with a very flat outsole, a midsole, because we felt that, arch support wasn't necessarily something that the consumer was looking for. But that's been one of the biggest demands is more arch support, more support. But the challenge with arch support is you've got to build the shoes that don't make them too bulky to accommodate the arch support.
Yeah, and to your point before as well, we've had dealt with a lot of arch support over the year where you're told to wear it in.
Yeah.
You've got to, the modern thinking is you have to be able to walk out of the store and be very comfortable.
Exactly.
So that technology has improved over the years, hasn't it?
Exactly. So when we look at the materials, the softness, we've actually measured, okay, we actually fit the best way to do it is get various different hardnesses and get people to try it on, and we've taken the views of the best, the most popular. Quite simple. So we've done a lot of science in terms of what is the cushioning needed in these insoles.
I remember the most technical one was probably the sandals that we started with, the density and the hardness on there. That was to make
one stage that was too soft.
Yeah.
And the fit testers were falling off the shoe because it was too soft. So there's a real balance. A lot of design and technique goes into it. What do you think of that?
I love this one. You can definitely feel the padding along the side as well. It's great.
So that's a little bit of an introduction to Mia Vita for summer. And I can tell you, I've got the winter season that we're just starting to showcase now. It's a continuation. There's going to be more sneakers. There's going to be more, shoes on that little shoe that we had there with the cutouts. And we've even got something, a little bit of a little announcement. We're launching a slipper range, which is like a part of our sandal range, but with slippers, because house slippers are becoming very important. So we're trying to do something a little bit trendy there as well. So watch this space. But this is our summer range.
Natasha, tell us your favourite shoe.
Definitely can't remember all the names, but it was the one with the silver metallic sandal, the cross strap at the front.
The Blair.
The Blair, yeah.
Yes.
That was amazing. That was so comfortable. I loved it.
Yeah, I'd have to say the same.
For the closed-in shoes, I definitely love the Bridget, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, this one was great. It was just easy to get into. Loved it.
Awesome.
Very good.
Thank you for modelling for us today.
Thanks for having me.
You did a very good job.
Let us know which one's your favourite. Put it in the comments below.
To find more information about us, obviously you can see review back to the podcast and all that, but you can find us on two websites, thecomfortco.com.au. We also have sites in New Zealand and Singapore, which is .co.nz and .com.sg. And you can also find us on miavitashoes.com.au in New Zealand and Singapore the same. Thank you very much. See you next time.
See you next time.
Bye.
Thank you for joining us on the Comfort Walk and Talk by the Comfort Co. If you like this episode and you got something out of it, we would love your support with a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts and Spotify.
Don't forget to subscribe on your favourite channels and never miss a step on your journey to comfort.
Please follow us for more insights and updates on the Comfort Co social media channels. Until the next episode, see you later.